Hey there! This video is the first of the two video series. In these two videos, we will learn to draw a realistic rose flower over a blurred background. This video will talk through the process to create a blurred background, and in the second video of the series, we will look at the drawing the rose. So let's begin. To start the project, I began by drawing the rose flower template. I took this picture from Pixabay and used it as a reference to decide my colors. The link to the original picture from Pixabay is posted in the description. If you wish to download it, you can do it. I checked all the colors and shades from this reference picture and then I cross-checked them with my color reference chart so that I picked the right colors. Next, I made a swatch from that colors I picked. A swatch is very useful if you intend to complete your project over several days. It acts as a ready reference with all the colors to be used in the project listed out clearly along with a color chart. I then secured all the borders of my paperwork with this low-tech artist tape of Scotch brand. I finally started to lay down the colors on my sheet with color pencils. In my case, I have used Prismacolor Colors Pencis for this background. You can use any kind of color pencil, whatever you are having. The first layer should be very light. I kept checking my layers against the reference picture while laying down the colors. It is important that we do not use the tip of the pencil while laying down the color. We should always use the side of the pencil so you do not get the line marks. This also helps with smooth blending later on. Using the tip of the pencil will make it tough to blend well. After laying down one layer of the color, I applied a second layer of the color using the same pencils for proper color saturation. In this project, I will use odorless mineral spirits for blending, and this blending technique does not work well without proper color saturation. For blending, I used Turpenoid mineral spirit. Besides this, Gamsol, Vaseline, or even baby oil can be used. Personally, I prefer mineral spirits for this kind of blending. I also used oval wash brush with soft bristles for blending. Remember, when you dip your brush in mineral spirits, it picks a lot of liquid. Applying this brush directly on your art paper will create a big mess, and the paper will absorb all the liquid. So to circumvent this problem, always wipe the brush bristles with a tissue paper and to clean the excess fluid, and then start blending. If you need to, always keep your hands very lightly on the art sheet. Blend the colors very softly, so all the colors and pigments mix very well. This is a really very good style of smooth blending with color pencils and will save you a lot of time because in larger areas otherwise it will take too much time to blend with the colorless blender. This blending technique is very quick and it fills the paper tooth and all the crevices easily. After first layer of blending with the odorless mineral spirit, I let it dry for half an hour. I then put the third layer of my colors and start to make the deeper values wherever needed. While putting the darker colors, I kept checking the reference pictures to get the right color, hue and saturation. In some areas, I chose a few different color pencils in order to get different values. Like I used a lot of French grays, 90% cool grays, olive green, dark green pencils to get the deeper and darker look. All pencils I have used in this blurry background are listed in this description. I always try to lay down all the colors very lightly. If I get any color pencil crumbs on my work, I always clean it with a soft bristle brush so it does not leave unwanted marks on the paper. Never use your hands to clean it up. At last, I use the thinner flat brush to blend my final layer so that I make sure that I cover the whole background well. This time I kept my hand little harder so that I can get good smooth blending. So after 3 times blending with odorless mineral spirit, I used my Prismacolor Colorless blender to give it final smooth finish. I used white pencil to make lightest area bright too. This brings us to the end of this video. I will see you in the part 2 of this video where we will draw a beautiful rose flower over this background. See you there and bye for now. Remember to subscribe to my channel and stay connected with me and to look for more art videos.